Hi guys, this is Aki doing the live stream, the very first match of Deccan Aces. Deccan Aces vs Mavericks. 1 over has been completed. Ravi bowled 1 over, very disciplined, just giving away 3 runs. Salmin facing his very first ball against Rahul. 1 run scored in the very first ball. Rahul bowling his second ball to Nikhil, who another dot ball. The bowling has been so disciplined from Deccan Aces until now. The very first over, just 3 runs on the power play. So considering power play, they do have 2 fielders on leg side only, one on the long on and one on the deep mid wicket. Another 2 fielder. There's a catch chance, but it was played in between the gap of backward point and the cover fielder. There is a misfield and good running between the wickets from Nikhil and Salmi. They are trying to snatch runs. Salmin is very good runner between the wickets, whereas Nikhil is a hitter, but he is responding to those quick runs where, though he was in the danger and he was ready for that second run. Third ball. What a shot it was. That was going in the no man's land for a 4. Cover drive for a 4. Good drive, stepping down and making it as a fuller length delivery. Easy for him to convert and just chipped over the head of the fielders on the straighter region. Seems like the ball is gone into the bushes. They are looking for the balls. The first boundary of NWA 2024 T16, and it was from the bat of Nikhil. So the consistent bowling performance until now by Deccan Aces after that 4 looks even between Mavericks and Deccan Aces. So the talks in between the, inside the field with umpires and the bowling team and the batting team was check the timer. That is the new rule now in NWA, where you have to complete your innings by 104 minutes. The very last over has to start by 104 minutes, or else you have to have one fielder inside the circle. Another shot, straighter region. This was a flat third 6. What a 6 it was from. He got into the groove after that 4. This was a over pitch delivery. He does not want to step out for that, and it was with an offer for him, and he was right on that spot to pick that ball, and it was very well picked from him for a 6. It was a good shot. I feel the line Rahul is bowling bit fuller, and he don't have protection on the long off. He has a deep mid wicket, so he has the liberty to bowl that ball only if he has the long off fielder. Bowling fuller and not having a support on the long on is not the right ball to bowl. If suppose he had a fielder there, it would have been a wicket on both the occasions. You're looking onto the balls. Again, the ball went into the bush. They got the ball. So it's earlier when the ball got into the bushes, you do have some ample of time to look for the ball, but now you have to get the ball quick. Considering the timer, I do see the umpire who is with his phone stopping the timer, turning on the timer. Yeah, now they have changed the field. They have moved the long on fielder to the long off, where the two boundaries went, like 1-4 and 1-6. That was a good cut shot and quick running between the wickets between Salmin and Nikhil. This was a fuller ball, but on a decent area on outside the off stump, not enough room for the batsman onto the leg or something where he can hit. So the runs are coming good for Mavericks. 2 overs 17 is a very good start. Consider here Deccan Aces has won the toss and they have elected to field first. I'm not sure what is the strategy behind that, because chasing in the nights is not gonna be that easy. Two overs 17 for no loss. You would have Salmin batting at 2 out of 2 and Nikhil batting 14 out of 11. They have taken the bowling power play. Yeah, considering the first over bowled by Ravi where he gave away just 3 runs, the taking bowling power play is the right option. He has the protection on the wideish long off and the cow corner. First ball from Ravi. Very good shot. That was a good pull. Time on offer for Nikhil. It was a back of length onto the body. Nikhil timed it well. That was a good pull where he very well know that there was no protection there on the deep mid wicket. Runs are coming pretty cheap here for Mavericks. This was not the length Ravi was bowling earlier, but the very first over where Ravi bowled, he made Nikhil to go into the back foot bowling pitch perfect balls. This was an easy ball for him to hit. This was a fuller ball, but no, with a good pace, no time on offer, and dot ball. Ravi to bowl his third ball to Nikhil. Tried a slower ball. For a moment I thought it could be a wide, but considering the run-up, the end Ravi is bowling, he is bowling around the wicket, the slower ball looks like it is very well within the limit. Even the batting team was not in and out of it. So Ravi bowling his fourth ball. This was a shorter ball but played straight to the hands of the fielder. The fielder there did a good job in covering and making sure it is a dot. This was not a shorter ball. This was a back of length ball with a decent pace, so Nikhil didn't had the time to pull that ball. Stepping down for a eyeing on the long on region where he has no protection. The two fielders are wideish cow corner and wideish long off. So he was eyeing on for that, but it was very well executed by Ravi, again targeting his leg where he didn't have the room to muscle that ball. Slower ball and direct to the hands of the keeper. After the very first ball, which was not a good ball from Ravi, the rest 5 balls was very good. He made sure he was not considering more runs on the power play. That was pretty decent spell from Ravi, just giving away 7 runs in his 2 overs bowling the power play. Nevertheless, Mavericks got the required runs on the power play. 3 overs 21 is a very good start. Looks like they are not going to continue with Rahul. They might have a change in bowler. Nikhil, bowler pair. Shiva is the new bowler. Taking his stance. Santosh is making sure he got the right field set for him. They do have only 3 fielders in the deep. I'm not sure what the strategy is, considering Salmin and Nikhil, both of them will go hard. They do have one on the wideish long off, one on the long on, and one on the mid wicket. Only 3 fielders, rest everyone are inside the circle, 2 on the leg side and at least 4 on the off side, like gully, point, cover and mid off. The offside region is pretty much open. Salmin might try on reverse sweep. Yeah, very first ball he is going for a reverse sweep and he got it. This is the thing that Salmin is good at. So he should probably have one more fielder on the offside, on the extra cover region, or at least on the point region, I mean deep point, because the way Salmin would iron for those reverse sweeps, having a fielder there will make sure that he does not have he will have to think before going for that shot. Considering there is no power play, instead of having 4 fielders inside the circle, they can have 1 outside the circle. Ball is in. The ball which was reverse sweep by Salmin, almost going into that extra cover region inside the pond area, would have taken another 1 or 2 minutes. So umpire has to be right on the duty calculating those timer jobs. Bowler Shiva continuing his second ball. The reverse sweep, when he was tried, that was a fuller ball, easy for Salmin to play on. This time he nudged for a single on to the fine leg region, short fine leg I would say. Rahul there. Onto the 4th over, they have raised into 25th run. Shiva bowling his 3rd ball. There is a catch chance and he was been caught. Nikhil has been caught. That was a kind of a fuller length ball. Nikhil stepped away, made it an over pitched ball, but he didn't have the pace that he anticipated for. So his shot was bit earlier and it went into the hands of the fielder on the short mid wicket, and it was nicely done by the fielder. So the first blood is drawn for Mavericks. Here comes the 1 down batsman, Dindu. He was their middle order batsman during the T10s. Considering the time anchoring has to be done in the T16, he has been promoted to 1 down, I believe. So that was a good breakthrough for Deccan Aces, taking away Nikhil, who was really going good, making 2 boundaries on 1-6. "26 runs for 1 wicket. Shiva, after losing, giving away 4 on his very first ball, he came back nicely, taking away the wicket, the very crucial wicket of Nikhil, into facing his very first ball. Fuller ball, played direct to the fielder, and it was rightly called no. I think it would be called as a dead ball because it got hit at the edge of the circle. Yeah, that was rightly called as a dead ball. That was a fuller ball, and in fact it was played directly to the hands of the fielder. He did pretty decent job. They do have 2 fielders on mid wicket, one on short mid wicket, one on the long mid wicket. The square leg region is free, and he has muscled it outside the circle. It is going away, and it was a huge six, right 2 or 3 yards outside the circle. Good shot from Dintu. I was thinking that he was being sent to anchor the innings, but look at the shot from him. It was a good shot. It was kind of a fuller ball, and he played with a cross bat rightly onto the long on region. So they have the intent. The deep mid wicket fielder has even moved to the cow corner. They do have two fielders very close to each other. There is a catch stance. No, it was bit short of the fielder there. He tried to catch it, but it was riskier for him. They are running for the third run. What a good running between the wickets by both the batsmen. Salmin was so quick. He has already completed the third run when Dinu was starting his 2.5th run. Good running between the wickets between the two batters. So though the wicket of Nikhil came away at the right time for aces, the 6 from Dindu, and then these 3 runs is making the scoreboard ticking even bigger. 4 overs 35 for 1 is a very good start considering the T16 format. They are moving one fielder to the deep mid wicket. Sumant Rao is a new bowler. He's very good operator of the ball. He's a half spinner. He bowls pretty decent line and length. He has to make sure that he has to contain the balls, bowl as much dot balls as possible, which will give the momentum for the next bowler. He has 5 fielders in the deep now. Deep mid wicket, deep square leg. Good running between the wickets by Salmin. That was a ball for a dot, but because of the running between the wicket from these two guys, that they converted it to a single. It was just nudged, not even nudged, it was just defended. Pretty short of the bowler there. Salmin to play the first ball from the spinner, Sumant Rao. Short ball, and it is muscled in between the gaps for a 4. That was a good pick from Salmin. This was not the right ball. He didn't have the fielder for that. He has a fielder on the deep fine leg. There is no fielder on the deep square leg, and bowling shorter is easy picking to play on the deep square leg. Nudging away for a quick single. That is good sense of cricketing from both the players. They already got a boundary. Instead of going for runs, nudging away singles between the gap, making the bowlers to think switching the batsman is a right kind of decisions while we are playing in a longer format. Another short ball outside the off stump and played very well by Dino. Are they running for a second run? That was a good fielding effort from the fielder Akshay on the long off region, but Salmin is too quick to respond for the second run. This was a shorter ball outside the off stump. Dinu should have played on the deep extra cover. He didn't time it well. Nice ball. Only one fielder was interested for it. That was a ball that Sumant Rao is good in bowling it. He should continue bowling those balls. The last ball of the 5th over coming. Nicely flicked by Dinu. Rahul there is being quick. They are running for a second. It could be interesting, but Dinu is too quick to complete the second run. The running between the wicket has been real top notch from Mavericks until now. Five overs 45 for 1 wicket. Salmin batting at 12 runs of 6 balls. Dinu batting at 14 runs for 7 balls. And Nikhil, I guess he scored around at least 17 or 18, I believe. So all the batters have started their proceedings really well. Shiva to continue his 7th over. Rahul has been brought in. Now they do have 4 fielders in the deep mid wicket, long on, long off, and deep cover. Shiva to continue his 2nd over, going for a cheeky scoop, and it was played rightly well. It might rise for the boundary, and it has rise for the boundary. No, I don't think so. It has rise for the boundary. It was well collected by the fielder Rahul there. However, they ran 3 runs. Shiva to ball to Dinu. Dinu 8 for a humongous 6 against Shiva in the previous over. This was a full toss ball played in between the gaps. Salmin is going to run 2nd for it, and there is a chance, but the chances on Salmin getting run out is not that easy. The running between the wickets is real top from these 2 batters. Though it was a full toss, the batsmanship from Dinu, playing it between the gaps, muzzling it as hard as he could, was a good intent. Fifty is up. That was a good slower ball. They're eyeing for a 2nd run. No. The ball was played softly to the fielder. Lights are on, sun is setting. The weather is turning out to be good for the playing conditions now. Runs are mounting. Projected score is at 148. Trying for another scope. It might land to the fielder there. No, it was just little out. That went for a 4. I didn't believe that it went for a 4. That was a miscued shot. That was not a properly hit shot from Salmin. Salmin was trying to play that ball behind the gully, but it went over the fielder on the point. Even then, it went for a boundary. The outfield is so good, I would say. We don't have any dew, any rain, or any moisture in the ground, which are easy takeaways for the batsman. If they are just middling the ball in the gaps, it will rise quick. Akshay coming in and giving inputs to Shiva. Shiva should try bowling fuller to Salmin when he is trying to go for those scoops. Another scoop, and this time he played onto the place where he intended to play, and the ball was not rising though. I mean, it was not middled properly again. It was just going into the direction that he intended for, and easy 2 runs there. Shiva bowling, this time playing on the ground softly, onto the cover region for a single. Sumant Rao, the fielder in that occasion. The over has been completed. 7 overs. 6 overs. 6 overs, 57. All the bowlers was being hit hardly, except Ravi, who was right on top. Sumant is going to continue. Six overs, 58. Sumant has pretty much same fielding set again, where he bowled his previous over. 3 on the leg side deep and 2 on the offside deep. Fuller ball and played nicely by Salmin. They are not running for the second run. Salmin was just walking for a single. Sumant to bowl to Dinu now. Apart from the one shorter ball that Sumant bowled, he bowled a pretty decent overs. It was a good ball again from Sumant. The good takeaway balls from a spinner that he should continue bowling those lengths.
Nice bowling, Sumant.
Full toss ball, and there's a catch chance there. The fielder is too short for it. The fielder has to be too athletic to catch that. It was very well short of him. He realized it bit late, I would say, not too late, bit late, and it was not that easy to take that catch. At last he managed to stop the ball wisely. Another good ball, misfield by the cover fielder, short cover fielder, and he has an extra cover fielder to protect that. Sumant length has been pitch perfect in this over rather than his previous over. With an offer, easy for the batsman Salmin, and what a good fielding from the captain Santosh there, and the throw was good. This is the thing that the team needing when the runs are going high, to pull back the things. That was a very good fielding from Santosh Challa on the cover region. Good sweep from the batsman Dinu, and the fielding was being good. They are running for the second run. The running between the wickets is so good. Rahul, though he covered the ground well, he stopped it, but he fumbled a bit, which made the batsman to snatch that second run easily. 7 overs, 65 for 1. Salmin 24 and Dinu at 18. Dinu at 22. Sumant bowled a pretty decent over this over. I guess this over they just took 7 runs. Akshay is gonna bowl the 8th over. He's a medium spinner, not a medium spinner, medium pacer. Short ball, easy picking for Salmin, but they do have a fielder there for a single. He has that pace, where the batsman cannot muzzle outside the fence that easily.
Let's go, Tiger. Take him.
Oh, that was a very good pace. I would say of all the balls bowled by Deccan Aces, this 44th ball of their innings was the fastest ball that they bowled. Batsman Dinu didn't have the time to play that. Bowling from around and with that pace moving away is not easy for the batsman to. Another tight ball, direct to the fielder. Good bowling intent from Akshay until now. With no room on offer for the batsman Dinu. Going for a hunting, yeah, he bowled him. It was a bold going for a cheeky scoop. He missed it and the ball got inside edge and just rolled like a dice to the stumps. Nevertheless, Dinu has played a brilliant innings. He scored 22, I believe. 22, I believe, and he even scored a 6. The running between the wickets between Salmin and Sambat was real good. I'm sorry, Dinu was real good. He's gone and they have taken the break considering it was 7.4 overs. They have taken the break. We will be. So guys, we are welcoming you back for the last 8 overs between the Mavericks and Deccan Aces, the very first game of the NWA 16 2024. Akshay bowling his last 2 overs of the 8th over. There was some sound, they are appealing for it, but it was been given as wide. The straight umpire was clear that it was a wide. There was some sound, even I heard it. Who knows? Suresh, who is sitting with me, would have produced that sound because he was not feeling well today, it seems. Akash bowling is slower ball. That was a good slower ball. For a moment, I thought that was an easy ball for the batsman to pick it on the deep mid-wicket region where deep square leg region where there was no protection, but the ball dipped so nicely. That was a good skilled ball from Akshay. Bowling his very last ball. Played direct to the fielders and running between the wicket, as we see, he's been in top notch from the Mavericks until now.
Nice bowling, Akshay.
8th over completed. We got 68 for 2. They're going at a pretty good run rate. So looking for the new bowler to bowl. Rahul, who bowled just 1 over, who was being smashed by the muscle power of Nikhil for a boundary and 6. He was being introduced again. So they have introduced all their 5 bowlers. Of all the 5 bowlers, bowled Ravi and Akshay was real top. Bowling onto the right line and length, not giving away enough room. Last over, I believe, it was 3 runs, which was a very good comeback from Deccan Aces, taking away the crucial wicket of Dinu. That was a good shot, played between the gap of the short cover and the point fielder for a good 4 with an offer. The shot from Sambat was so good, nice, pleasing to watch.
Ball, roll.
I got Suresh here who is not feeling well and he's not playing today, which makes me saddened. Nevertheless, I got a company of him. It seems like he want a company of me also, making me to be sick. Was that the plan, Suresh? Okay. Same kind of ball, but this ball was bowled bit pacier and he didn't had the enough room, I would say, enough room for the batsman like the previous ball, and he has a protection now exactly on the place where he hit boundary on the previous ball. Good comeback from Rahul, I would say. Muscled away now in between the gap. That would be a 4. What a shot it was from Sumant again. I'm sorry, Sambat again. It was fuller delivery, and this time he didn't have the deep extra cover. The extra cover fielder was moved to cover and he had the time to hit that ball in the gap. Good shots coming in. Yes, the outfield is real dry and real good with no moisture. If you're timing the ball will rise for the boundary without a doubt. Mavericks continuing their momentum that they carried in the T10. They were the champions in the T10. They were the semi-finalists in the T16 previous year. They got a pretty decent team. They are one of the favorites this year too. That was a good ball. The batsman Sambat had no time to play that ball. It got inside edge to the fielder on the short fine leg. .77 runs. The couple of good overs being bowled by Deccan Aces was being snatched again by Mavericks in this over, hitting those 2 beautiful boundaries by Sambat. I guess Salmin is facing his ball, at least after 10 balls or so. The previous over was completely batted by Dinu and Sambat. This over, for the first 4 or 5 balls, it was batted by Sambat. Rahul too. I heard some sound. I'm not sure if it was bat or something. They are running for the second run. They confirmed it was on the bat. Yeah, this time looks like my hearing power was better than the previous time. Suresh, what do you say? Thank you, Suresh, for acknowledging it. So yeah, that was a catch chance. Then if that catch was taken, it would have been outstanding and excellent comeback would have been achieved by Deccan Aces, but that was not an easy catch to achieve. Full toss ball played between the gaps. That is a easy to Sambat, and that was a misfield, and they might run for the 3rd. Luckily it didn't rise for the 4, but the running between the wickets was so good. Bit misfield by the fielder there. The score has rise to 82. I guess it was 14 runs from that over. Rahul, who used to be the pick of the bowler, bowling away the power plays and the initial overs with a pretty decent economy. He was not on to the money today. The reason being he was being smashed hard by Nikhil in the earlier over, and this over it was Sambat. He gave away 28 runs. It all shows that he, from my observation, he was not bowling that bad. It was Mavericks who was batting real top when he was bowling. And considering about the bowling attack, apart from Ravi and Akshay, everyone was being smashed hard by Mavericks. And I'm not sure behind the strategy here, giving away the over for Ravi now. because they do have another power play. Possibly he might bowl the power play over, considering the run going hard for Mavericks. Giving away Ravi this over is a good choice. He has 4 fielders in the deep extra cover, long on, long off, and deep hit wicket. The behind region is free. What a ball! They have appealed for it, and they have got. That was a good momentum break for Deccan Aces, and the plan of bringing up Ravi up front has real worked for them. The crucial wicket of Salbin, who is their main anchor in running between the wickets. They have snatched his wicket. This is the time that Deccan Aces, who should stipulate taking away the more than taking away the wickets, containing those runs. The new batsman in is Anil Justy. Look at the batting lineup of Mavericks. They still have Rohit to come. Their captain Vamsi Beckham. Oh, I'm sorry, not Vamsi. Vamsi is there. Prashant is there. That is a pretty solid. And they do have Sumant, who can easily clear the boundaries. This team looks so solid for me. For sure, they are one of the favorites. Nevertheless, that was a very good ball from Ravi. The bowling has been so good, so disciplined from Ravi. The initial 2 overs he bowled, apart from the one ball where he bowled bit shorter to Nikhil, he pulled for a 4. Rest all the balls, the batsman had no clue in playing his balls. Fuller ball, kind of a Yorker length, no room for the batsman. Just defended, but the ball was going softly to the fielder on the cover point, and a quick single taken by Anil Justy, giving the strike back to Sambat. Sambat, the thought process he should have is just have this bowler bowl all the balls, just take 1s and 2s. They have other bowlers to target, but Ravi bowled that ball a bit shorter again. Though it had the face, the ball was shorter. Maybe Sambat was not anticipating it, but Ravi had a fielder rightly set for it. It might be a plan of him too. If he was pulling hard, it could have been landed on the hands of the fielder. Slower ball and picked away nicely. There is a fielder there coming away. Akshay, he has dropped it and it has gone to the boundary. That was a good intent from Ravi. If that catch was taken, Mavericks could have gone into deep trouble. It was Anil Justy. He picked the slow ball, but he did not muscle it. Akshay on that occasion, he covered the ground. He judged it well. He came into the right posture, but he didn't grab the ball. He didn't close his fingers properly. That drop, more than going for a 4, would have put a lot of pressure on the Mavericks unit. Ravi coming back, producing those excellent balls. He's an excellent ball. What a field! This ball was bit more pacier. Batsman Anil Justy on that occasion, he didn't had any room to play that ball. Ravi is bowling smart. He's real good. What do you say, Suresh? Your takeaways from the bowling from Ravi until now? Okay, he's shy. It's been wide. Maybe it's Suresh that who was eyeing on Ravi made him to bowl wider. So that catch would have made a lot of difference, making the match interesting. So 89, they do have score 89 runs and over until by now, but that is a difference for sure. Another catch chance, the fielder on the cover coming off it, and the judgment was not good. That is they are running for a 3. The fielding, which looked so good in the initial overs, been not up to the mark in these overs. In the last 2-3 overs, the fielding was a bit slower from Deccan Aces unit. Ravi, after taking away wicket of Salmin on the very first ball, he has produced at least another 2 wickets, with Takan Aces fielding unit has not capitalized it. So 10 overs, 92 for 3. Another 6 overs to be bowled. 100 is sure on the cards. With 6 overs in place, with 92 in score, 9 runs and over by now, Mavericks would be eyeing on for 150, whereas Deccan Aces has completed 3 overs of Ravi, which was the one bowler Mavericks was not finding it easy to play on. And remember, Akshay bowled very good over. His over was very good. So they do have 3 tight overs, I would say. Of the 6 overs, Akshay to bowl 2 overs and Ravi to bowl 1 over. They have to find another 3 overs to bowl. Sumantra was pretty decent in his second over. He's bowling his third over. That was a good length for a spinner to bowl. Ball dipping. It was just a little wider for the bowler Sumantra by himself, but he was not able to stop it because it was hit so hard. Sumantra to bowl to Sambat. Shot wide, asking the batsman to hit it hard. Are they running for the second? Yeah, the fielding again. He was trying to collect the ball in one hand, and the ball was coming softly. Judgment was not right, making it to be a misfield, and the batsman has taken the second run easily. It is a good shot. It might sail outside the boundary, and it has sailed outside the boundary. If they had a fielder here, it would have been a catch for sure. The fielder there was on the deep mid wicket. If they would have had the fielder on the cow corner, that would have been a catch. This is what I'm thinking about. If you have a spinner, you should always have a fielder on the cow corner, because spinners ball will be mostly hit on the cow corner if bowled on the right place. Wider outside the off stump, they are trying for a second, and another misfield by the fielder there. Even if it was not a misfield, the running by Sambat and Anil was good. They would have taken the second easily. They have changed the fielding. Ravi is moving on to the long deep extra cover region. 103 has been into the cards. Sumant bowling his last 2 balls, gave 28 runs. What a shot it was. It might sail too high. Yeah, this was a humongous 6 from Sambat. That was picked really well by the batsman Sambat. The runs are coming really for Mavericks now. Remember, they still have a lot of batting to come up. They got Rohit, they got Prashant. Their batting unit looks so solid. This was a very good ball from Sambat, and they are running for second. They have run it comfortably. 110 in 11 overs. They have moved to 11 runs and over now. Last 5 overs. Remember, they got 2 overs from Akshay, 1 over from Ravi. I would say, like in those 3 overs, they can maximum score only 20 or 25 odd runs if they continue to bowl the way they have bowled in the previous overs. Those catch drops would have made things interesting for Deccan Aces. That's what they say. Catches win matches. Who is the new bowler here? Akshay to continue. That was a good choice to bring Akshay back with the way they were batting They need a guy to pull back the things. But if Akshay is bowling now, they do have another 4 overs. They have to find another bowler to bowl 2 overs. Sumant has completed his 3 overs. It was played softly, just inside the circle, but they don't have any protection, and the fielder on the deep square leg has to run into the circle. Sambat, without being noticed, he has moved to 29 of 12 balls. Anil Justi 10 of 6 balls. Good ball and shot was good. There is a catch chance, Ravi there, but he dropped it again and it went for a 4. The catches was not been good for Deccan. This was a back of length ball with pace, and he has a fielder rightly set for it, and it was going on to the hands of him. He misjudged earlier, coming on 2 steps front, but he found it right to take that catch, but he didn't grab again. It was Akshay who was the culprit when Ravi was bowling. It was Ravi the culprit when Akshay is bowling. They are appealing for it, and they have given it. And the out has been declared by both the batsmen. Both the umpires. Sambat does not seems to be happy. Nevertheless, he has to move because both the umpires are so confident.
Somebody told me to give a key. Where is key? Ten man gets frustrated when wife.
So we are back into the action. Suman there. They are appealing for this, but this is not a.
It's you. KK will come, man.
Another quick single.
Number. Give me the number.
किधर है भाई?
Akshay to bowl. The over has been decent until now. Akshay bowling 2 overs. He have given just 10 runs, taking away 2 wickets. The drop of Ravi would have made his economy even better, taking away another wicket. 12 overs, 118 for 4. They have to find 2 more bowlers to bowl. So it looks like the captain Santosh. I'm just checking with Suresh if Santosh is the captain. Yeah, looking at the body language, I assumed that it was Santosh. Yeah, I was right. Santosh by himself is going to bowl 2 overs. They have to find a bowler to bowl 2 overs because Rahul was being hit hard. Sumant has completed 3 overs. Sasi, I believe, he was being hit hard. So they have to find filling the 2 overs of those bowlers. So Santosh has taken his arm to do the job. We have to see what the captain has in his armory. Wide, I would say, from here. The batsman swung hard, but it was wide of him. What a shot it was. It is going outside the fence for sure. That hit was so good, right on the middle of the bat. It was a very good shot from Anil. The pick was so good. The ball was on the slot for him to pick. The ball is into the bushes. And I feel the fielder has taken the ball. The second ball was, I'm sorry, that was the very first ball. The first ball was a wide, and this was a very good pick from Anil Justy. Suresh is now feeling that catch should have been taken for Anil Justy on the very first ball. I could sense that emotions from him. Santosh to continue second ball. This was a good ball. There is a catch opportunity. No, it was in the gap. I have to check the eyes for sure, Uma. Thanks for monitoring me. It was a quick single. Sumant to bat against Sambat. We all know what an arm power that Sumant has. He's so good in connecting the ball. Yeah, that was a good connect. There is a catch opportunity. This time it was taken very nicely by Akshay. Akshay would be happy now because he is a very good fielder in taking the catches and covering the field. He dropped away the crucial catch of Anil Justy at a crucial juncture. This catch was harder than the previous chance that he got, but he was able to take it easily. Sumant went out without disturbing the scorecard mesh. So the new batsman in is Rohit. So the captain who taken the ball has done the job, taking away 1 wicket, but he has to bowl another 3 balls with Robo in place. We all know that Robo takes a couple of balls to get settled. So you have to bowl those balls good. If you are bowling those balls bad, he will right away get into the groove. He's one of the consistent classic batsmen in NWA. 126 in 12.3. Another 3 overs with 3 balls remaining in this over has to be bowled by Deccan Aces. Fuller ball on the offside, driven away for a single on the long off region. Anil Justy to face his ball. That was a good ball. No room on offer for Anil Justy. They are misfield there, and it had achieved a double for them. The fielding is something Deccan Aces should be bothered about. They could have saved at least 15 to 20 runs in fielding. Anil Justy to bowl on the very last ball of the 13th over. Akshay might bowl the next over. Slower ball. I don't think so. It's a no ball. And good fielding by the fielder there. And just 2 runs taken. The ball dipped well, and the batsman was outside the fence. I'm sorry, outside the crease. Thanks, Suresh, for acknowledging me. though it was he was outside the crease, the ball was dipping well. 13 overs has been completed. Mavericks going at 10 runs and over, 131 for 5 in 13 overs. They got 3 more overs to bowl. Got Sasi to bowl this over, so probably Akshay and Ravi would bowl the last 2 overs. Santosh has filled in only 1 over for Rahul, I believe. Suresh was being monitored by the batters who was monitoring me. Suresh, jokes apart, Rohit was checking for the fielders. He's a smart batsman. He plays in the gaps. Sasi gave 27 runs in 2 overs. He was being hit hard by the top order batsman Dinu Sambat, but he took a wicket of Nikhil. That the ground covering from Akshay was so good, but he fumbled, which costed them the second run. If he has collected the ball on the first instant, that could have been a wicket for sure. The batters were very keen. They have to run for second run. Another short ball, this time in between the gaps. The fielder there has collected it well. That was a good fielding. I feel, I'm not sure with the name of the fielder, but the fielding from him was so good. It was bit wider of the fielder in the cover. The captain himself, Santosh, was not able to stop. It was quicker. Bowling shorter, wider, not a bad length, looks like. Again the same kind of ball. This time it was a dot, and I guess that was out. That was a direct hit from the captain Santosh, and good hit. And the batsman, non-striker Anil Justi, was so outside of the crease, and they have taken the wicket now. Suresh is happy now. He was very sad when a catch was dropped by his friend Akshay. But Anil has provided the good mid scoring, good scorings for them. So going away with the scorecard, Nikhil scored 18 of 18, scoring away 2 boundaries under 6. Salmin 30 from 16 balls. Dinu 22 from 16 balls. Sambat 33 from 14 balls. Anil Justi 11 from 22. Sumant just 1 run from 3 balls. So all their top order has been on top notch, and they have fired out real well. Sashi to bowl another 3 balls, and the next 2 overs will be bowled by their prime bowlers. They might run for a second run. Oh, another misfield. It might go for a 4 even. Suman there. No, it was not a 4, but they ran 3 runs at this point. Prashant is a new batsman, and he played in between the gaps. "14 overs, 2 balls left." Sashi to continue this. It was played in between the gaps again. Fielder Akshay on that occasion was over there. Strong fielder, good boundary rider.
got 2 left.
The last ball.
Last ball, 14 overs completed.
14th over, last ball. Rohit, 8 from 5 balls. Prashant, I feel there was some scorecard. Last ball from the bowler. Nice flick from Robo. The fielder there was a bit sloppy, and they have been able to run the 2 runs. .140 in 14 overs. Ravi to bowl the power play. He's coming from around, taking the run up wider, steaming in. Good shot. What a shot from Prashant. With an offer, with a good pace, and Prashant was able to hit it over the head of the fielder. It was a good shot, good start of the power play. This was the first shot where a batsman played Ravi so easily. The second over, the penultimate over, the power play being bowled by Ravi. Wide, well left by the batsman. Second ball of the over, Prashant facing Ravi. Good shot, and they do have a fielder for it, but it will sail over the head of the fielder for a 6. Good shot by Prashant. What a hit that was from Prashant. He's handling Ravi, who was their prime bowler, very easily. Two balls, two boundaries, which is a 6 and a 4, and 4 balls to go. The momentum is with Mavericks. They have approached the 150 mark. Another good shot over the head of the fielder on the cover, wide. It was wide. Wide of the batsman, shorter, easy for the batsman Prashant to pick. 4 it was. The run scoring has been good by all the batters who played from Mavericks batting unit. 155 is the current score of them. Another 3 balls to be bowled. This was a good ball, played onto the hands of the fielder on the point region. All the balls that was bowled back of length or pulled back, where the length was pulled back, was easily played by the batsman. So possibly Ravi should bowl fuller. And I got a muscle power guy Kushal here just to give company to me. Thanks Kushal, that means good.
Only to give company to Akhi.
So yeah, we got 2 more balls. Rohit facing this, and this is going to be the last power play. This was a short ball onto the body to Rohit, and he was not able to time it properly. Another single, which makes Prashant into the strike. They got 157. What do you think, Kushal, the target of being 157?
It's a very good score. In T16 especially.
Yeah, batting first, and they have won the toss and elected to bowl first, which I feel was might not be a good decision considering the scenario now.
And based on what we have seen in the past, during night time, ball gets little bit heavy because of dew factor.
Dew factor, yeah. But
it doesn't travel that much.
That much, yeah. But considering the weather that we have now, we might not have that dew, but it matters a bit.
It matters.
But batting first should be the ideal solution. Ideal approach here at Creekside, I believe.
Yes.
Because setting up the target, you will not have the pressure, and considering the lawn has pretty much dried up, no moisture, the ball that is being middled in the gap is easily sailing away for the 4s, and boundaries are coming at ease. Though they were not bowling that bad, I would say Deccan was bowling pretty decent. They were not bowling that bad, offering that bad. 1 or 2 balls here and there, these guys was able to cover it pretty much good in the gaps, scoring away those quick singles, doubles. The fielding was a bit lagging with Deccan aces. The very last over, Akshay bowled brilliantly. The 2 overs, he is the economical bowler for them. Where the score is 15 overs, 159 for 6. Akshay has bowled 2 overs, just 10 runs, which is a very good bowling.
And I haven't seen Akshay bowling before.
Okay. I have seen him bowling before a couple of years back. He used to take short steps and he bowls at medium pace. But now I'm seeing like he has improved his pace. His run-up has been good. His delivery was been good on the 2 overs. We have to see what he is going to do in the death. So we are seeing Akshay being watched by Kushal for the first time.
Short ball.
So it seems like Kushal has those eyes for any batter to pull. No, this was not a good ball by Akshay to bowl to Rohit.
Yeah.
Short ball to Rohit.
Rohit has like very strong zone on the leg side.
And this was not the balls that he bowled earlier. Maybe commentators curse.
I'm not here to curse anyone.
No, I was saying that he bowled really good, but this was not the ball that he was delivering on previous. Yeah, this is a good ball, but it is direct. Kumi missed it. One bounce for it was.
Ball is traveling very smoothly.
Yeah, if you hit the bat and if you pitches on the right area,
We don't see like it's just timed. It's not like we don't see like it's Rohit is putting a lot of power.
you can play like you play the leather ball, right?
Yeah.
Those two boundaries have made the batsman to think. I'm sorry, the bowler to think, and he was trying to bowl it harder, which became a wide. So what do you do when you are being hit for two boundaries? I mean, I have different ideology. I'm just checking with the spinner what does he want to do. Yeah, I pretty much saved my phone just by an inch. My target was not to take the catch. My target was to just save my phone, and I saved it better. It was pretty much direct to the phone.
So going back to your point, if I am medium pace bowler and I am going for runs, mainly I'll try to hit Yorkers. And Yorker has also risk because it can get converted to like lower full toss or under the bat ball. So I'll try to put fuller length on the wide of off stump. That way batsman cannot use
The pace,
the power.
Okay.
Batsman cannot basically muscle it. He has to just time it to put it out of offside. So that will be the safe delivery for me.
Another flick. There is a catch chance there. Santosh coming for it and he missed it. He ran a lot for it. The ground coverage was been good, but he was
made
not
it to the ball, and it was like right around his waist height, but he couldn't convert it.
That was 2 runs taken away again. So they are into 179. So 180 is in the cards.
It feels like Deccans have lost their cool. There is still second inning. They can also do damage, similar kind of damage.
That was a good shot. 4 again. This is what he is good at. A good delivery, he can play in the gap. A bad delivery, he can hit you out of the park.
Yeah, with batsmen like Rohit, you have to be like very particular.
Very, very 100% you have to be precise.
Because players like Rohit, they won't give you a lot of chances.
Exactly. The very last ball of the first innings of the very first match from Akshay.
See,
This was a
is the
good
ball I
Yorker.
was
That
talking.
was not needed.
These
Uh,
throws are
Should be to the keeper. Rohit was not interested. He is tired. The appeal was not. The wicket was not being given by the umpire. That was not needed. What
That
are
was
you
not
going to do?
needed.
Take a
you
taking
just
a
need
wicket.
to hold the ball.
So the first innings was been done. I guess the target is 186.
Take man. Take it. Asked you to take it.
No. So we will come back in a while for